more. Sorry. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm so happy that you all came to support our young, talented musicians tonight. Up on the stage right now is our 6th grade beginning band. We have worked our tails off this semester to build fundamentals and put this program together for you all, and I couldn't be more proud of these groups that you're about to see today. For those of you I haven't had the pleasure of meeting yet, I'm Miss Graves, soon to be Mrs. Loudon. I'm getting married this summer to another band director. Before we get started, I do want to take just a moment to brag on these young people up on the stage. Not having a band director is tough, but these guys stuck it out in time for me to get here. And these kids liked something about band and decided to wait it out, and I'm so glad that they did, because this semester has been beyond incredible. Every single student up here is something special, and I have enjoyed getting to know and work with all of them this spring. We've been through some tough spots with all of this being new to me and having to catch up on things after having to work under odd circumstances for a little bit. The improvement from January to now is unbelievable in my personal opinion, but I didn't make that happen on my own. These students like band, they like music, and they allowed me to grow them as musicians. So, to demonstrate some of what they've learned the last few months, we would like to play for you. Our first piece will be Song of the Fjords. There will be a moment when only the woodwinds are going to play and a moment when only the brass are going to play, to give them a little moment to shine. And the Woodwinds voted to play Country Walk. So Woodwind feature time now. Like I said, these students have worked very hard this semester to build a strong foundation on their instruments, and I believe they could become fantastic musicians in the future. Before we transition to our junior high band, I want to give out some awards. Yeah, awards. They're like, what? All right. So, first So this first award is going to students who did well in our Ningenious trainings. For those of you who don't know, Ningenious is a game that we've played on my iPad that has them practicing note reading and recognizing their instrument fingerings. I think they've enjoyed it. So my Ningenious brown belts are Beva Mason, Jackson Lang, Brantley Myers, Parker Sanders, and Waylon Humphrey. Okay, and then the next award goes to students who did extremely well on the Ningenious trainings. My Ningenious black belts are Kung Sang, Journey Silva, Stella Cochran, Ava Davis, and Aisha Liddell. Obviously, this is my first time doing a band concert / banquet. Sorry about this. It's a little awkward. We're working through it. All right. So my next award is called the Practically Perfect in Punctual Ways, and it goes to the student who always shows up on time and always had their instrument out and ready to go when class started. My Practically Perfect sixth grader is Gracelyn Norton. The next award is our first sergeant of forte. This student plays full volume at all times, always loud and proud to be heard. Our first sergeant of forte is August Martin. On the other end of the spectrum is our president of piano, our quietest musician who still knows what she's doing. She's not here tonight, but our president of piano is Kaylee Brown. My most helpful student in this class is someone who is always on task, tries to keep her classmates on task, and usually knows what's going on if I need to ask. She's not here tonight either, but my most helpful sixth grader is Mava Mason. As we've gone through the semester, I've noticed significant improvement from all of my students, but one in particular has improved tremendously, and I believe he deserves recognition for it. He's not here tonight, but my most improved sixth grader is Bentley Hart. this group, and these are the most important. So each section, percussion, woodwind, and brass, is full of talented individuals, but this next award goes to the top player in each section. These students are dedicated to their instruments and to the band. My outstanding percussionist is Paisley Jackson. My outstanding woodwind is Stella Cochran. My outstanding brass is Journey Silva. And last but not least is my Outstanding Musician Award. This one goes to my tip-top student in each band. This student is dedicated to their instrument as well as the band and have been a leader to the band by working hard and following my guidance. My outstanding musician for 6th grade is Kung Sang. Congratulations to all of you. I wish I could give an award to every single one of you, but that would take all night and that would be a lot of plaques. So keep up the hard work and please stay in band. We're going to take a moment to transition to our 7th and 8th grade ensemble, and then the music will continue.
I do.
How I got to that software.
All right, we are back. We are going to hear from our combined 7th and 8th grade band. The piece we've been working on is a classic for young bands. I played it when I was in junior high band, and I've heard it played by middle school and junior high bands all over the state. Robert W. Smith is well known for writing music that is appropriately challenging for young musicians, and I knew it would be a perfect fit for this group. The piece is called The Tempest, And like the name suggests, it's about the energy, excitement, and fear surrounding a big storm, much like we had last night. There were a few rehearsals when we had some thunder rolling outside, making it feel like we had summoned it with the music. So without further ado, here is The Tempest by Robert W. Smith. Wonderful work, 7th and 8th grade. I'm super proud of how far these students have come in the last few months. I've had so much fun working with these hooligans. I think several of them are going to turn out to be very fine musicians. Now, before I kick them off the stage, I have some awards to give out to them as well. So, the first award is for our top scorers in Staff Wars. Staff Wars is another iPad game that we use where the students play notes as they appear on the screen before they are out of time, and it gets faster and faster the longer they play. So, is I lost my black hanger out. That's all right. My 7th grade Jedi Master is Zeke Porter. And my 8th grade Jedi Master is John Cook. Next is the Practically Perfect in Punctual Ways Award. For 7th grade, this student was always in his seat long before class started, honking away on his instrument. This student is Leo Jean. ready to go when class started, which I appreciate so much. This student is Hannah Elmore. Next are my first sergeants of forte, my loudest, proudest players. For 7th grade, Asher Young. And for 8th grade, Zach Miller. Next are my presidents of piano. These guys are great players, just very quiet. For 7th grade, we have Emmett Bates. But for 8th grade, we have Logan Robinson. Next are my most helpful students. For 7th grade, Anna Neal. And for 8th grade, Lily Souter. Every single student in this band has improved greatly this semester, but I picked 2 that have improved the most over the last few months. So this award for 7th grade, my most improved 7th grader, is Caden Swafford. And my most improved 8th grader, ironically, is Caden Elmore. And now for my outstanding students. My outstanding 7th grade percussionist is Parker Russell. Outstanding 8th grade percussionist, Kyle Frazier. My outstanding 7th grade brass is not here tonight, unfortunately, but it is Jared Manning. And my outstanding 8th grade brass is Natalie Fields. Outstanding 7th grade woodwind is Johnny Souter. Outstanding 8th grade woodwind, Lance McCutcheon. I gave my 8th graders the opportunity to play at Region Solo and Ensemble, and one of them took me up on that. Not only did Gracious Jeffers play a solo, but she earned a 1st division rating. So we have a certificate celebrating this accomplishment. She already received her medal for getting a 1st division rating. And last but not least, my Outstanding Musician Awards for my top students. These 2 are fantastic musicians and have worked hard this semester, leading their peers by example. My outstanding 7th grader is Adrian Chassow. It would have been a little more outstanding if he hadn't left his instrument at the middle school and had to borrow one of my other students. And my outstanding 8th grader is Gracious Jeffers. Congratulations to all of you. I couldn't be more proud, and I really hope that you will stick in band for a while because high school band is so much fun. Trust me on that. It's so much fun. Speaking of high school band, we are going to do one more transition to our final group, the Mansfield Tiger Band. So we will be back in a few short minutes.
I'm going to the same place you're going. No, but I seen him put the tree on the smoker.
With my homemade bun. Don't that look yummy? Probably for Timmy and Layton. Yeah. Yeah, because I go home and eat a bit. Oh, Pop. That's good.
Thank you all for your patience. This will be our final band of the night. I do want to brag on these guys very briefly before we start. The Mansfield Band hasn't gone to concert assessment in several years, but after a few weeks of working with the group, I knew that we could compete well. So back in April, we traveled to Van Buren to play at assessment and scored great ratings of 3 from our judges. 3s are by no means a bad place to start from. And I have no doubt that next year this group will be moving up in the rankings if they keep working like they have been. Next, I want to thank every member here for sticking it out. Being without a director is difficult and it can be discouraging, and I know that not everybody stayed, but you guys did. You gave me a chance, and I'm so, so glad that you did, because this has been the most amazing experience for me. This band is full of talented, fun, amazing people. Thank you for giving me a chance. And now I want to ask you a favor. Please give your next director a chance too. Mr. Tucker, where are you at? There he is. You see that guy over there? He is so excited to meet you all and work with you and take you even further than I did. But he can only do that if you give him a chance. So please, stick it out for him, all right? Do me that favor. Now, before I get emotional, let's show everyone what we've got. We are going to open with Winchester March by John Edmondson. Symphony Number 9, also known as the New World Symphony. The New World he wrote the symphony to commemorate is none other than America. The second movement, which we are playing, is the most swelling and beautiful of the symphony. I believe that it portrays the beauty of the American landscapes. So please enjoy Largo from the New World Symphony. Next up is another exciting piece by Ed Huckabee, Woodland Hills. This piece is full of dynamic, key, time, and tempo changes, making this piece challenging but super fun and interesting. Buckle up for a wild ride through Woodland Hills. Lightning by Todd Stalter is inspired by the beauty and energy of a powerful thunderstorm. It is full of aggression and thrill, but also has a moment of calm, like the eye of the storm. I've nicknamed this piece our cake piece because it is easier than our other pieces, but they really enjoy it. Time for dessert. Please enjoy Lightning. And please stick around after our awards for refreshments. forte is Noah Cole. My soft but sure president of piano is Jacob Elmore. And for my outstanding students, my outstanding percussionist is Cosmo Wiley. My outstanding brass is Braden Woodard. Outstanding woodwind, Joel Smithson. I had several students participate in region and state events this year. I had 2 compete at Region Solo and Ensemble and receive first division ratings. They are Joel Smithson and Olivia Wilson. I thought I had them in order, I guess not. All right. All Region Concert and Jazz Band is a big deal for Little Old Mansfield, considering we are competing against schools like Fort Smith, Greenwood, Van Buren, Clarksville, and others in Region 8. So I would like a big round of applause for these students who made the All Region Jazz Band: Chloe Wiley, Joel Smithson, and Cosmo. And Cosmo also made the All Region Concert Band. At the state level, I had 3 students make the All-Star Band. This band is made up of students from small schools all over the state of Arkansas. My All-Star Band members are Joel Smithson, Carter Wiley, and Braden Woodard. And now, my most outstanding musician in the high school band is Chloe Wiley. She has proved her skill all semester and has handled all of the extra parts and solos that I have thrown at her. Because there are not soprano saxophone parts for most pieces, and we don't have any leads. Okay. My next award, the Leadership Award, is for a student who has been a leader to their peers, leading by example during rehearsal, and also being a leader outside of class through academics, involvement in other activities, and even more than this. My Leadership Award is for Carissa Vaughn. The next award is for someone who has also been an outstanding leader to the band. This person was essential to the band's success while there was no director, and she's been an amazing help to me since I got here. This Drum Major Award is for Carter Wiley. Last but not least, it's time to take a moment to honor our seniors. We have 4 who this is their last concert with us. Can I get Carter, Braden, Winston, and Carissa to the front of the stage, please? We have plaques for you guys, as well as some other gifts. We are so glad that you guys joined band and stuck with us all this time. wish you luck wherever you're going next. I also have one last gift for Miss Brandy Wilson. She's been a huge help to me, our lone trooper, Bay Booster president. I've tried not to call on her too much, but she has always been there when I've called, and I really appreciate it. You're awesome. Now, everyone is invited to stay for refreshments and fellowship. We have sandwiches and cookie cake. Thank you so much for coming. I hope you enjoy the music, and you'll stick around for a little while and say hello to our incoming new band director, Mr. Tucker. Thank you.
Congratulations on the kiddos.
Linda.
Hey, Mom.
Linda Meyer. Yeah, we're running around. I was all you can do is say hi. Hello, Brandon. You want that second top?
No, you're okay. I'm trying to figure out how to stop it. I don't want to hit the X, did it not? That's the only way I can think of. There we go. In? Yes.